Alright guys, and welcome back for another edition of Night Time. Joining us tonight we have Big Andy.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. I don't know what we're going to talk about tonight. There was no footy, no Knights game.
Oh, we got stuff to talk about. And in the middle, making us look pretty ordinary.
Oh.
The crazy lady.
Hi.
So, yeah, no Knights game, but yeah, got some Origin and some other games to talk about.
Yeah, no, we did. There was a few games on the weekend, so Penny Panthers ran around.
Was quite a good game.
It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I must say the young fella made his debut, Kurt Falls.
Yeah,
Played
he's not that
alright.
young, but is he? He's
Oh, he's a bit older.
26 or
but
27,
Yeah,
isn't he?
but played really well.
Yeah, had a good game.
On debut.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's served his apprenticeship, that's for sure.
He had a big family there, or friends, like they all had the shirts, and they just, with the heads, like the cutout heads, they just looked great.
It was good. So,
Panthers love those cutout heads, don't they? What's the go? with
I
that?
know
Like,
someone who was carrying one around.
I carried
Yeah.
Mr. Fisher Harris and kick ours around for him. Yeah.
They weren't like big ones, but they were like life size.
No, big.
They were big ones.
just
He was
life
carrying
size.
them around for me.
Oh, was he? Was he? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I didn't mind, to be
He'll
honest.
probably hold the fish one on the
Yeah,
weekend.
I wanted to go see the fish.
Yeah.
But we said g'day to him quickly, and she's got to meet Tu'u.
Yeah.
Again.
So, yeah, it was pretty good. And, Josh Adokar was really nice too.
Yeah. He come and said hello.
Yeah, and had a laugh that he does.
Did he?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you tell him he's not the fastest man in rugby league anymore?
No, I should have.
Yeah,
Should have
should have
Dom's
reminded
got
him of
ya.
young Dommy Young.
Yeah, he probably. Honestly, the way he was, he probably would have had a laugh with it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I know that he would, mate.
hats off to the bloke. Honestly, I mean, there's been a lot of through the years saying, "Oh, he's arrogant" or whatever. Awesome guy.
Yeah.
Absolute awesome guy. And while I'm on the subject of awesome guys, other than myself, Sonny Bill Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, champion guy.
Gave you a little wink, I heard.
Yeah, give me a cuddle.
Did he?
Yeah, so,
nice.
yeah. Shout out to him. But no, it was a good trip.
You and Davey Warner, mate, he's best mates now.
Ooh, nah. But yeah, it was a good trip, and we had a nice birthday for her, and the food was good.
What you have? What did we test out on the weekend?
I stuck with the Dagwood dog.
Yeah.
I had a schnitzel at the club first.
Yeah.
The traditional schnitzel, bloody beautiful.
Yep.
Then what did I have over there? Chips and
I don't think you had
I
one.
didn't have a lot. I was full of the brim, eh? But we went and checked it out and had a look got some photos and had a look at the what they offer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The club there.
And that's a shame. Krispy Kremes were shut.
No, they weren't.
I'm still waiting for my order.
I threw some out because we didn't eat them all.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? What's wrong with you people?
We said that we'll take them home for you, and Portia said no way.
No, okay.
I licked them, they're mine.
I'm not taking Porsche on. That's
Yeah,
fair
she
enough.
said I licked them. They're mine.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the club there, it's $25 for 5-year membership. And we went and ordered food at Kelly's Bistro, and the food was free. So you're pretty much not paying for your membership.
So I got a schnitzel, chips and salad, and Portia got a cheeseburger and chips. It's free.
Wow,
Yeah. So I mean,
it's not a bad deal.
and those that haven't been to Penrith before, the club's right next to the ground. So you go and have a decent feed there before you go on the ground. But when you get in the ground anyway, there's things like toasted sandwiches, kebabs. The daughter had a kebab. It was huge. And she said it was absolutely awesome. The Dagwood dogs, oh, mate, you name it. They got it.
They come in a meal deal. Like you get the Dagwood dog, chips, and a drink for $14.90 or something, which the night should do.
And hot cinnamon donuts.
Oh, the best.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the coffee was good there.
Yeah. Oh,
The only thing was, like the daughter said, how big's that coffee? In my hand, it looked tiny,
yeah.
but it was good.
The coffee.
Yeah. So I'm honestly, a shout out to the Panthers catering crew. They get in the words of Jono, 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is Big John O tonight?
Oh, mate, he's on Logie duties.
Is he?
Yeah, he had to get
Oh.
a suit fitting and stuff. So,
Ooh.
yeah. But in saying that, if he's all voted and we get him over the line, Mark will be in the studio in a couple of weeks.
Beautiful. If
That'll
you haven't
be a
voted, jump on and vote.
Yeah, that'll be a show and a half.
2 minutes out of your day.
That'll
Yeah.
be a show and a half. Mark on. again.
It's a
he's
week
always
Sunday.
with us, isn't he?
But in saying that
He's a funny
too,
man.
tonight we're going to draw our Sayers Inc. tattoo voucher.
Ooh.
So some lucky winner's going to win one.
We've tasked the crazy lady picking a winner for that one, so she's been going
Pressure's
through
on.
them all. There's a few there.
There's a few there. I mean,
Yeah.
I could. There's a couple I'd pick, but
Yeah.
that's why I give
No,
it.
I think we've delegated well there.
Yeah, so do
Yeah.
Well, I win then.
I. But yeah, well, let's get into it. There's no night of the round this week because there's no night.
What are we going to do?
What about player of the round? So we can just give a little shout out to some of the players that we thought were from other teams.
Yeah, that had a good game.
Yeah.
Right, I better
So,
have a
we'll
look at the other games then.
Yeah, we'll start off with you, the crazy lady. I think I know who you'll pick.
Oh, why me? Yeah, well, I didn't really pay much attention to the other games. I was that tired from Friday night.
Yeah, true. Mine, I'm going to give two a shout out for the Panthers game. One was Josh Adakar. I thought he played pretty well on a losing side.
Yep.
And he was getting, pardon the French, the backside ripped out of him from the crowd. And it was pretty, not warranted, but anyway, he just kept going and played well. So I'll give him maybe 3 points.
Yep.
James Fisher-Harris too, just machine. And that young old on debut Kurt Falls gets a point too for me. So yeah, they were the main ones that stood out for me. You know, obviously because we were there and soaking up the atmosphere. And but yeah,
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'll go then. I'm going to give 3 points to ex-Knights player Joseph Tarpanay for the Raiders.
Yeah,
I thought
true.
he had a blinder on the weekend, had a real good game. I thought he was player of the round for me. I'm going to give 2 points to Manly player Jakey Travojevic. Not so much for his game. He had a good game, but afterwards, his interviews afterwards, he was
100%.
very, very classy.
100%.
The way he handled himself and
It's all the time, but no matter who he's talking to, he's the most humbled person in the rugby league you could speak to, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like, they could, beat Penrith, for example, by 20 points, but he'll find a positive in the losing side and talk about them as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not all about him. Yeah, I think he's, absolutely.
Yeah, so no, I just thought he was all class the way he spoke and
100%.
he handled himself after. He would have been pretty disappointed missing out, but for that, if you haven't heard the way his interviews after the game, have a listen to him.
Oh, he's an absolute.
That's how players should handle themselves, I reckon.
And he's a role model for kids to look up to, I reckon. You know,
Yeah.
he's the type of bloke you want at the club.
Yeah.
So
And 1 point, I'm going to just throw a dart. It can lean anywhere because I don't really care. I'm going to give it to David Clemmer. Because
he had a good night on the lounge.
He
Man crush.
should get a point every week.
No, I'll give you one. Adam Elliott.
Yeah, Adam Elliott had a good game too. Yeah,
Played really
he
well,
did have a
actually.
good game, so he's a good pickup for
Probably
us.
the best I've seen him play in a long time, to be honest. Yeah, I
no,
think.
we'll see some good things out of him. He's a good player. So
And I actually seen a side of him today that I didn't realise. They're big in with disabled children, him and his missus.
yeah, right.
So, yeah, good
Yeah,
on him.
okay. Yeah, right. No, I'm happy for him to have my 1 point for the reasons you said.
Yeah, and special mention must go to the Krispy Kreme donuts because they are delicious.
Well, they would have been, I'm sure, but anyway.
Anyway. All right, well, we might get into...
Do you want to get crazy, ladies?
She was going to go Penrith. So.
Well, James Fisher-Harris should get all the points because as soon as he left the field, the Bulldogs started coming back and I'm thinking, oh, here we go. As soon as he come back out, they stopped scoring.
100% true, that. Yeah, couldn't agree more. Him and Moses Leota.
Yeah.
What the difference?
My kid said to me, wouldn't it be embarrassing if you come all the way to Penrith on your birthday and they lost to the Bulldogs? And I went, well, I hope that's not going to happen.
Nah, they'll save their loss till this week.
But
That's not going to happen either.
I might leave it to what caught my eye, or we'll leave it for a bit later. But I've got something that, sort of made me cranky at the ground. But
Yeah,
wait
okay.
till you hear this.
Yeah, righto.
But,
While we're there, hang on, there's a bit of an issue in the crowd, in the audience tonight, up in the bleachers. Hey, you all right up there, Mitch? You got a bloody nose, mate? You all right?
In the nosebleed section.
He's in the nosebleed section. He's blood everywhere, blood and guts and grease off the rod.
He's in the blood
It's gone everywhere. You're right, mate? Okay.
Anyway.
He said he's right.
We might move on to what caught my eye. Did anything catch your eye over the weekend?
Yeah, I've got a couple of things, not from the weekend, but during the week, and I know we're going to talk about it, is Tuesday, 2 coaches sacked. Nathan Brown, I think, advised the Warriors that he wasn't keen on going back to New Zealand. I don't know why you'd take on coach of the Warriors if you don't want to go to New Zealand. But anyway.
I found that a bit bizarre.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
more going on
to it,
there.
that's
Yeah,
right.
I think so. So it looks like he's going to be replaced by Stacey Jones to the end of the year. And Maggie Maguire's finally
I feel
been
sorry
pushed
for him.
out the door. So
I feel sorry for
yeah,
him.
he's kind of. He was under pressure a few weeks back, and he turned them around. They started playing good. They had a couple of wins.
And there's only so much a coach can do. At the end
that's
of the day,
exactly right.
some of those 13 players on the park need to stand up and,
Yeah.
So, saying that, Brett Kamali's there.
Brett Kamali's going to be the caretaker coach to the end of the year. So there's a few coaches' jobs going now. That's 3.
So, okay. Dogs. Next year, who coaches them?
I wouldn't be
Flanagan.
surprised. I know Cameron Serrato's the front runner from talking to Corey Nichols before
He won't take
he
the
came
job.
on here. I wouldn't be surprised if Nathan Brown's been approached.
That was my other one.
Yeah.
Hence why he's said he doesn't want to, because he's
I know
been approached to
Phil
rebuild
Gould
the club.
loves him as a for that reason.
That's right.
As a rebuilder.
That's when I first heard it this morning. That's the first thing that popped in my head. So, if it's not him,
Flanagan.
it's Flanagan.
Or the Tigers have approached him. One of the two.
Tigers, Serraldo.
Serrato.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He said,
I heard it from his mouth. He's staying with Penrith.
"Oh, you never know." Should have asked Kevin Kingston there, but not.
Maybe I was dreaming it.
But he said he wouldn't go to the Dogs because it's not the right culture for him,
Yeah, fair
so
enough.
to speak. So I'm wondering if it's Tigers, because you got a few ex-Penrith players there as well, maybe too, that could help. But
Yeah, the Dogs have got a few X.
but that
Panthers,
as well.
but, like-
I wonder if Viliame Kikau was wondering,
Kicking
Kick,
himself.
yeah.
what he's done.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. Same
Been
as-
offered more money there.
But still. So, and my money for Warriors, Christian Wolf.
Christian Wolf. Yeah, righto.
In saying that, if he does he then bring Sione Matautia with him?
You wish.
No, I don't, because he'll be playing for the Warriors. I know Sione signed for another year.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all pretty fresh. Yeah, to be honest, it's all sort of
Be interesting. Interesting,
That
but
much thought yet.
but why did it have to come out now?
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
took the spotlight off Origin.
Yeah,
You know, that's you put the radio on, all you hear now is bang, 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 when we should be talking about Origin,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Good on the Warriors, but Nathan Brown come out and said, "Oh, I'm not too keen to go," and they sacked him straight away, terminated him straight away. So,
Yeah.
maybe that's so they can there's a bit of a handshake.
So, how does that leave Barney? Mitch Barnett.
Yeah, he signed there.
He's
so,
signed there to go there because of Brownie.
Yeah, right.
Do you know 100% it's because of Brownie or?
Well,
that
I'm
just
pretty sure that's what
persuaded
they
him?
said in one of the interviews, wasn't it? That he had a good
Yeah.
relationship with Brownie and wanted to.
Yeah,
So can he get out of that now, or does he want to still
I don't
go?
know. Maybe he had a clause in his contract that if Nathan Brown left, he had an out. I don't know.
Yeah, interesting.
idea. No
Watch
idea,
this
so-
space. Interesting.
Yeah, it's all turns those clubs up on their upside down, and
Most certainly. But
there'll be clear outs at both clubs. So
a lot of
all
controversy
three, the
this
Bulldogs
week.
as well, I suppose. So bit of controversy. Maybe we should have a controversy corner as well.
Yes, we do. I think so.
No, I think we've got enough. We're going all right.
Anyway.
What caught my eye?
Yes.
I was waiting for it. All right, so at the Penrith game, of course, we were sitting there and Addo Carr made a silly mistake. I can't even remember what it was now, but the crowd started yelling out, New South Wales, New South Wales. And I said to Dean, oh, that's nice. It's because a lot of the Panthers are in the New South Wales team. And he's like, no, they're actually picking on Addo Carr because he wasn't chosen for New South Wales.
So giving it to him.
And I thought that was below the belt.
But you know what? I think it's stirred him on to play better.
Yeah, he did
So-
have a bad game.
This
But
was
at the end of-
after he scored the 2
End of the
tries.
day, he's got the last laugh because he's a playing football on good money in the NRL.
Oh, mate. If
You
he
know
never
what I
plays another game, he's played for New South Wales.
That's
like,
right.
Not many people get that opportunity.
Oh, mate, I'd be happy to play one NRL game,
Yeah.
let alone, 300-400 or whatever that he's played.
Yeah.
Or going to play.
I used to play cricket with Dutchy Holland, with Robert Holland. And I remember him getting sledged one day. A bloke was having a go at him about his test batting average. And he just tapped the bat on the ground. He said, I've got a test batting average.
Gold.
What can you say?
Everyone gets it. Like Tukey said there the other week, the bet in Newcastle, they call him fat this and that, but yeah, some of them go a bit far, but
Yeah.
But anyway, what caught my eye? Say it now. What caught my eyes, right? Oh, you all know we went down.
Hang on, does this fit in the controversy corner as well?
Yes.
Yeah, right,
it is.
okay.
And what's peeing me off?
Yeah.
We went down, planned a big thing for the crazy lady's birthday, and tried to get a signed jersey. They said, "Oh no, you hang over the fence, and the players come around and get it signed." So, yeah, fair enough. Anyway, we waited out the front for when they come in. Heaps of other fans did too, but security barricaded it off so the players could walk straight past everyone. Didn't even bat an eyelid, except for Josh Adokar. Oh, well, fair enough. They're getting in for the game. We'll get them around the fence. Not one player come over to us. So we thought, oh, sweet, we'll go around and wait outside. The barricade's there, waiting again. The way security was towards the fans, waiting to see the players, was absolutely disgusting. And they were like, how do you put it? Little man syndrome. And I think the NRL needs to do something, because it's not just Penrith, it's all the clubs, where the players stay out a bit longer with the fans, because without the fans, there's no game. And, there was kids and there was people, just wanted to see their fans get a photo, and the way the security staff was, absolutely appalling.
Yeah, right.
I forget the name of the company, but whoever they are, they need to have a good hard look at themselves. Like, I get that they were probably told they're going to move us on, but there's a way to do it.
Yeah, of course there is.
And also, the way they were told to move us on, it was so they can get rid of some guards, so it's less money that they've got to pay to have the guards on duty.
Right. So it was about that. It wasn't about...
Yeah, no, how they do is they have the buses, right, in a barricade area behind the stadium. And then probably about maybe 10 metres from the buses, there's the barricade, so you're a fair way back from the buses. So all the fans and the kids, photo, whatever, and get the autograph and they get on the bus. No harm done. But the way the security pushed everyone out was disgusting. But I'll give a shout out to James Fisher-Harris. He come to the fence and said g'day to us. So.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah, but I just think the NRL needs to have a good hard look at itself of, especially like for COVID, for bad weather, like for the nights with all the games we've lost. But the fans keep going. So I think, if they could just spare 10 minutes after the game to see the fans.
I don't think it's the players, but whenever you talk to a player or whatever, they're happy to give back to the fans.
100%. It's not the players. It's the NRL.
Yeah. It might not even be the NRL. I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't know what it is.
What I was told was, not that part, but where they get rushed into the dressing sheds is because of the media. They've got to be addressed by the coach, and then the coach goes to meet. Push it back 10 minutes. Yeah,
well, they've got to do that, the press conference and all that after the game. I suppose the coach needs to address the team and...
Push it back 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They go, oh, but it's media. Oh, but it's fans. Without the fans, you don't have that media. You don't have the game media.
Yeah, that's right. So, but anyway, they could be doing that while the coaches have their press conference and... Yeah, and then the coach can address the team afterwards.
100%. There's
ways
more than
one way
it.
to skin a cat, isn't there?
That's right. I just think it's, more needs to be done for the fans. Just the way some people approach. And then you get, like, we use Penrith, for example. A lot of the staff there couldn't bend over backwards more to help you. You know what I mean? So, Guzonte. Yeah. Anyway, that's just,
And your next one had something to do with Joey Johns? Tago?
Yes. In the interview at the end of the game.
I didn't see it.
Channel 9. He called it, first of all, he called him a different name.
Some random name like Richard or something.
And then Tago went to shake his hands and Johns goes "Whoop," and walks off. And
Really?
Tago's still shaking his hand.
So he played it well, eh?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, Joey.
I cracked up at that. It was
Joey might have been thinking about something else, or who knows.
Getting home.
well. Another thing that caught my eye actually was the same thing was the interview after the game with Kurt Falls.
Yeah.
And there's all the heads, and there's the crazy lady and myself there. And I'm just pointing to the logo.
I felt weird.
All these Penrith fans, and
No,
here
but
I am in
they're
the
all-
middle, pointing to the
they're all-
logo.
Yeah.
They were all Kurt Falls' family and friends behind us with the heads and stuff, and here we are with Kiko and Fisher Harris.
They wouldn't
We're
care.
the odd ones out.
But I'm sitting
Who
here,
was doing the interview?
Darren Lockyer, and I'm going,
Yeah.
pointing to the logo. in the middle of all these Penrith fans, and
Good.
bring on next week.
Yeah, fly the flag.
It's good
Beautiful.
stuff. It was good when we went there a couple of years back too. I was probably the only Knight supporter in a big group at Penrith. Every time we'd score, we'd stand up, wave the flag. They thought it was hilarious.
Who won that game?
No, not that game. That was a flogging, that one. It was the game before with the Barney. The Barney in it.
There's always a Barney.
No, it wasn't last year. Remember
Anyways.
the one with
Was it last year, the year before?
Year
We
before.
drew 14-all with them.
The year before.
year before?
Was it?
It was that one.
game?
Yeah.
Righto.
Anyway, yeah, that's a
And Bradman Best blew a try at the end.
He's not playing this weekend, is he?
he's not out for a while.
He's out for a while.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
An
that's right.
Elbow injury.
But we'll get on to that soon because there's a new inclusion. Pretty happy with.
In the Knights team.
Yes. We'll get on to that soon. But anyway, we'll take a short break and be back shortly. All right, guys, and welcome back. And it's time for Talking Schmidt.
Talking Smith.
All right, first caller, who we have?
My name is Scott Gould.
Scott Gould, Gus.
Yeah, Gus.
Gussie. How you going, Gus?
Good, son. Good.
Mate, what's your question for us?
Well, mate, it's about our captain, Kalen. I'm not sure whether he's mature enough or has the voice to be captain. I think they only give it to him because they wanted him to stay. I'm not doubting he's a great player, but I'm just not sure whether he's mature enough or has the voice to be captain.
Yeah, I agree with you. We had that. Somebody rang up with a similar question probably a month or so ago when the Knights were struggling, and
It's out
yeah,
there.
I agree with you, mate. I think there might be some better options. I liked it when
See-
Tyson Frizzell was doing it. I thought he did a good job.
This is my scenario to fix that. Kalen's the club captain. Tyson's the on-field captain.
Yeah, maybe when Jaden Brayley comes
Or,
back in
you
a
know.
few weeks, he takes over the role.
But you know what I mean? Kalen's the eye of the Knights in the media's eyes,
Yeah,
On the field, Kalen just worries about his own game.
yeah.
And then you get someone
Yeah,
like Tyson
think
or... Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's an awesome question, man. And honestly, it's one that's been brought up quite regularly of late. So,
Yep.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind even seeing Dane Gagai as captain, mate.
Yeah,
He
he
was there
wouldn't do a bad
before.
job.
Yeah, like he was there when we won got the 3 wooden spoons.
Yep, he's come back.
Yeah.
Or
And,
even Clemmer.
Yeah.
He seems to be the big brother to everybody.
he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about Clemmer, and it's not about Clemmer itself, it's just that he's a front row forward and he's
Goes
not
off.
on the park the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
100%.
Yeah, and speaking of front rowers, I've heard that young Matt Croker, these big raps on him and his leadership abilities. So there's talk of in the future maybe him one day being a Knights captain. So
Yeah, that's
big
not a drama.
call. It's only early in his career, but just
but-
a bit of whispers you hear.
Hopefully in
Around the
time
traps.
to, Kalen will progress into that role a
Yeah.
bit more, maybe.
Yeah, I think Jaden Brayley, but I think he's the natural choice for me when he comes back.
100%. But,
Has
take
he
your
back
hat
this
off.
year?
Yeah, he'll be back in a couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah, very soon. Very soon.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's an awesome question, but
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
love the question.
I know where you're coming from, but I think he's a little bit quiet. He is a little bit immature. Like you got those incidents with the milkshake and Just says some silly things every now and then.
But saying that too, he's got a lot on his shoulders too, so maybe taking that pressure off him as the captain, it might, bring his own game up a bit more.
Yeah, I think that's just his personality, but too, like those comments, it's not him being malicious
personal.
or stupid. It's just, that's just him. He's pretty relaxed, sort of chilled sort of bloke.
Yeah, no, that's my thoughts. I used to go to training. Me and my wife, she's passed away now, but I've got the Knights tattoo, and I just sort of see what I see at training. I just don't think he's cut out to be captain yet.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good blokes have got them Knights tattoos, mate.
Yes.
I've got one myself, a big one on my chest there, so they're good.
Well, mine's on my shoulder, but I've my house is riddled with Knight stuff, as Corey would know.
Yeah. Well, he said you look a bit like Gus too. He said you've got a similar sort of head to him.
Yeah. I just said the wrong word then.
Oh, mate, awesome question, mate, and appreciate you coming on the show, and enjoy the rest of the show and go the Knights, eh?
Exactly, mate. That's polite.
Thanks, mate.
Too easy, mate.
All
Thanks.
right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
All right, it's caller number 2. Who we got there?
G'day, guys. Yeah, it's Matty. Huge Pennies fan, as, anyone would be in there.
Hang on.
You sound like a top guy.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Is this one of your ring-ins?
Hang on, my headphones just playing up a bit. What was that? Sorry, I lost you. Lost you for a sec.
I think it's one of the crazy ladies' ring-ins, eh? Penrith up against the Knights this week.
You'd be crazy not to back the Pennies, mate.
Yeah.
You nearly slipped up and said Knights.
Hang on. Before we go any further too, right? We have a bet going on this week. Is that right?
Okay, yeah, we'll have a bet going on this week.
Me and the crazy lady have got a bet going on this week.
You and Maddie normally
yes.
profile pick bet.
Yeah, but what's ours? There's a few
Okay.
things. I was going to get the hair done like kick out.
This isn't the bloke who had to mow his lawn or something, is it?
Okay.
No, it's
Or
a
wear
different
the
one.
tutu?
No. Well, there's one with me and Kylie, and we didn't know what we'd do. I was going to do the kick out hair, but
You already got the kick out here.
yeah,
You just got to dye it.
Yeah, but you can't dye. It stays like that for a long, long time. So
Yeah.
I'm not looking like him for
What?
that long.
Look like a skunk.
Yeah.
Maddie lives up in Queensland.
Ah, okay.
I reckon you could go a pink on that, mate, and support the Fantarette.
That's an idea.
Looks
So
like a
what was the other things?
strawberry oak.
I can't
The
remember.
other thing, I reckon maybe a tattoo on the butt cheek, mate, with the Mighty Panthers, 2021 champions.
Well, there's already a forest there for it to roam around in.
We don't want to
Just
live in
pull
the
out the
past.
whippersnipper.
So what? Yeah, we'll get into a minute, but we'll see what Matty's question is. What's your question there, mate?
All right, mate. Well, just for the Knights fans, and I'm sort of a little Knights. I've got a soft spot for them. But yeah, Knights started off the season beating the Roosters 20-6, beat the Tide Pies 26-4, and then they came up against the obvious mighty Panthers, and we won 38-20. But that was a 58-point scoring game, so that was a decent game.
Yeah.
But then after that, mate, you had like 6 losses in a row.
Do you remember what happened in that Panthers game, Butt?
Oh, that's just in the past, mate.
Mitch
Yeah,
Barnett.
that's right. That's right.
Mitch Barnett.
We don't live in the past.
I'll have to get me DeLorean out.
Great.
Yeah, but anyway, back to the question. They suffered 6 losses in a row. Just unlucky, I'd say, on probably majority of them. But tomorrow night, with 6 of the pennies out for the State of Origin and representing, depending on if pennies come out without any injuries, what's it going to take for Newcastle to beat the comp leaders this weekend?
Mate, it's going to happen.
They're not going to.
Mate, I'll
It's
tell you
simple
what.
as that.
Tell you what it is. It's me and Smita waiting for the bus to pull up with baseball bats.
Ah.
Yeah, there'll be those blow-up ones we get from the Easter show, mate.
Mate, all honestly, I've got this feeling that we're going to topple yous this week.
Yeah.
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 I wouldn't be surprised.
Dreams
That's
are
fine.
free.
It's got to happen. You know, like
You reckon our boys will be a bit gassed out from Origin?
No.
Mate,
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see who backs up. I've got a feeling Cleary won't. I think he's probably pretty strong in the halves. If he doesn't, they can give him a week off.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, and put Sorensen in there. Or Simonson.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a few of them. So, I honestly, I reckon we're a fair chance of probably our best chance ever to, give it a good crack anyway this week.
Yeah. To be honest with you, mate, we probably need the Panthers to be off their game just a little bit. But
Zip it.
He's
Right,
not
mate,
wrong. He's not wrong, though.
But,
we'll
our
give it a crack.
juniors and backups did pretty well last week, and even though it was against the doggies, you know, like hand them the spoon already. But yeah, against the doggies, mate, I was really worried about that game. I expected maybe doggies to turn up, but it's a bit hard with them when you only got 2 players on the team, and that's Burton and Addo.
Definitely.
No, they play pretty good, but actually, you know, they were in it right up until I don't know, around the 60th minute. When Fisher Harris and Moses Leota went off, I noticed that they started coming back, and when they come back on, it was, you know, back over. So
Off the
class side, I will say, you know, they're a class side, and we're going to have our work cut out for us. But inclusion of Kurt Mann back this week will be a big bonus. So
yes, that'll be a good thing. He's starting off the bench, but they could put him in starter, I reckon, already.
Yeah, he might start at 13, maybe. Maybe Mitch Barnett might go back to the bench. So,
possibility.
But, mate, you're not going to get it all your own way on Sunday anyway.
Yeah, yeah, hope so. Anyway, fingers crossed.
I don't know why you're laughing, but yeah, you're not.
The proof will be in
Going to give it to you.
Just to add a little bit more to that question is, okay, Penny's a strong second half finishes, and we own the second half. What's it going to take for you guys to close them out in the first half?
We've got to come out firing.
We're kind of the opposite. We're probably strong in the first half and fall apart in the second
They
half.
don't come out in the second half.
The Knights just need to come out and play for 80 minutes, I think. That's all. So, but there's some green shoots coming through for the Knights. Anthony Milford's been a good inclusion, and
What do you think about Milford there in the half?
Yeah, I think he's good.
He's improving.
He's fitting in well.
Yeah, I reckon he's good. I'd like to see the Knights hang on to him.
By the year.
Could be by the year.
A bit of a giggle at the start, but yeah, I reckon he's come good the last 3 games.
Yeah, no, he's worked out well for us, so I'd like to keep him. But, mate, thanks for your question. And
go the Knights.
Yeah, I heard Coles has got a special on tissues this week, so you better rush out and get some for Sunday.
Yeah, and he'll send them
Can't
to you.
wait to see your pink hair, mate.
Well, stay tuned, mate. We'll sort out something through there, what I'm going to do. But, yeah,
I'll be good anyway, mate.
I'll keep up my end of the bargain, whatever he chooses anyway.
Okay, mate.
Too easy, champion.
Cheers. Up the wrist, mate.
Yeah, up Penrith.
Yeah, you're coming through scratchy there, mate.
See you,
There's a
mate.
TH on the end, mate. It's not a
I think he said up the Smith. Anyway, thanks, champion.
Okay, guys.
And it's
Cheers, guys.
time
Have a
for...
great one, eh?
You too. See ya.
Up the wrist.
All right, it's time for caller number 3. Who we got there?
Hey, mate, you got Kevin again, back on the show. Loving it.
Kevin 07, is it?
That's it, mate. Kevin 07, bring him back, I reckon.
Mate, what's your question for us?
Mate, got just a little one tonight. David Clemmer missed out on Origin. What are your thoughts? Do you think he should have been there?
I personally would have had him there. I think his form this year in more or less a losing night side has been, pretty phenomenal. And I think also you need a bit of a tough nut like Clemmer there too to help protect some of the younger guys like the Crichtons, the Luais, that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So he would have been in my starting 13 personally.
Oh, definitely, mate, definitely. Hey, I just thought, Ben, Kurt Mann at 14. Do you rate that a better option than Phoenix Cosland?
100%.
I don't think he'll play at 14. I reckon he'll
start.
I reckon he'll start, and Barney will go to the bench. That'd be my tip.
I don't know. Depends, because he hasn't played a lot of football of late. They might ease him back in.
Yeah. Maybe.
But I know,
Could be.
but I know Kurt will be busting.
You
the
got
kid
you
out
got
there.
Simi Sasagi there as well. Like, it's a pretty small bench, really.
Yeah.
Pretty inexperienced
Yeah,
bench as well.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
just
I do rate the bench and Leo Thompson. So it'll be interesting, mate. It'll be a good game in my opinion.
yeah,
I
mate,
think it will too. I think it's going to be a real good game.
be a pearler of a game, mate.
Look, I'm confident we'll get up. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm confident too. But the lady next to me, the crazy lady, I don't think she's that confident.
The only thing about the crazy lady is we share the same birthday.
Oh, your same birthday, was it?
Watch out, not the
yeah.
Gemini.
Look out, two of us.
Well, happy
Now you're in
birthday
trouble.
for last Friday.
Yeah, you too. How good.
Awesome, mate. Thanks for your call, and
all
enjoy the
good,
rest of
mate.
the show, and we'll talk later and go the Knights.
Absolutely, mate. Enjoy your State of Origin, eh?
Yeah, bring back the biff.
100%.
All right, champion.
All
Thanks.
right. No drama. See you later, eh?
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, and caller number 4. Who we got there?
Hello, it's the NightTime podcast again.
Is this our mate? Is this Terence?
It is. It's Terence from
Oh,
Toorak.
hello, Terence.
How are we, boy?
Oh, we're
Nice
excellent.
to,
How are you
talk to
tonight?
Oh, sorry, there's a bit of a delay. Sorry to. I might be talking when you're talking, and you're talking when I'm talking, and it's very hard, but that's the way it is, and there's nothing wrong with that, really.
Yeah, you got Smita, Andy, and the crazy lady tonight.
Oh, crazy lady. How are you, sweetheart?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, well, I'm having a ball.
Someone.
Just one?
Is Simon there?
No, well, Simon, he's out making a souffle.
What
So,
can we do for you, mate? What's your question for this week?
Well, the question for this week is, look, I'm really... Do you want asparagus? Oh, no, actually, doesn't it make it taste better? It does. Yeah, yes, please. Do you mind if... look, I've got a bit of a problem. Now, I remember last time we had the phone call, and I brought up the fact that I wanted to see an AFL team in the Newcastle area.
Yeah, I do recall that. Yep.
Well, I've copped so much heat over that.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah, and you asked me some simple questions. I gave some simple answers, but obviously that there was people that were up in arms about it. They don't want an AFL team quite abruptly in the Newcastle area.
No, was it the? Yeah, I wonder what was that about? They just don't want an AFL team, or didn't like the mascot, or?
I just don't think they like the game personally. Merlot or Cabernet Sauvignon, love? Can I have the pepper jack, please? Yes, thank you. Yes, so yeah, look, I just don't think they like the game. I'm a bit astonished. It's a great game. I mean, we make way for rugby league when I was living in Melbourne, and, you know, well, I've moved up here now to Newcastle, and I'm finding it very difficult to get my message across, which is, why can't we all just get along?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I can't really help you on that one. I'm rugby league myself, but I wouldn't say no to a AFL team. Each to their own, you know.
Well, I made some suggestions about the rugby league jerseys, maybe taking the sleeves off.
Yeah, you could do that.
And there's a lot of boys I've noticed with a lot of ink, and quite personally, I think the more we can see, the better.
Yeah, fair enough.
You just got Smitter a bit excited then.
And it brings me to my question of the night. Tattoos and crazy lady yourself. I've noticed I looked at Dean quite a lot this week online, and I noticed that he's inked up, so to speak. And I'm not sure about Andy. I didn't see so much, but can you tell us a little bit about a tattoo that maybe nobody knows about on the show? I thought that would be quite interesting.
Don't know if. Oh,
Do you have one that no one would have known about that you could perhaps, divulge on the show? I thought just to get away from all the talk about.
I don't know. I've got.
Rugby and sorry, sweetie, shaved truffle. Shaved truffle.
Most people know that I've got the Knights symbol on my chest, ripping through my skin. But
right over your heart.
No, on the other side, on the heart's a memorial for my father that passed away.
Oh, so it would be over your heart if it's standing on your hand.
Yeah, so I've got the Knights one on that side, and yeah, that's.
And crazy lady, do you have anything like scintillating or that you'd like to tell us about? Any crazy crazy tattoo? Crazy lady with a crazy tattoo?
No, not really. Everybody knows about my tattoos. I've got a full back tattoo. Just got Pennywise on my leg. The back tattoo. Sorry?
Yep. I've got a confession to make. I have a crazy tattoo which I got when I was drunken one night in Vaucluse, and I got a W on each butt cheek, and when boys see me, they quite often just say, wow.
Andy's got one like that too, but it's a council worker sign. It says men at work.
Oh, brilliant. Your head say mum in America. You're right.
You're quiet, Andy. Have you got any tattoos?
Yes, he has.
I've got a couple of tattoos, yeah.
I didn't know about them.
Yeah, on his arm.
On my arm, yeah.
Anywhere
on my
else?
chest.
You do quite a lot of giveaways on the show, don't you? A lot of tattoo giveaways.
Yes.
Yes, we actually have one there this evening to give away.
Oh, really?
Yes, and also I'm thinking I might throw it out there too, that if the Knights beat Penrith, that crazy lady has to get a little portrait of my face on her somewhere. Like a cartoon version.
Unfortunately, had your face on there already. Hey. Keep it coos, you animal.
So, yeah.
What about you, Terence? Have you got any tattoos?
Not real ones.
Other than the wow
Or Simon?
No.
or mom?
I did go to Bali once, and I got them to. You know when they paint a tattoo on your arm,
Yes.
and they look almost real, but when you really
The
look
henna
at it,
henna
they don't
tattoo.
quite look.
Temporary
Yeah,
tat-
but I still walked around with my sleeves up, up around, rolled them up around. It's like a bit like an AFL top, really. I was walking around, showing off the tattoo, looking a little bit, hard. Yes. Yeah, it was quite interesting. But no real tattoos. I've always wanted to get one, but can I win the tattoo voucher? Is it possible? Do I need to enter? How do I win it?
Mate,
Wow.
we're drawing it tonight, so if you're in there, in the draw there, if you put your design through, you could win. But
Need to get in quick.
yeah, but if
Well,
not,
yeah, I'm pretty sure I did leave the message. Terence from Toorak.
all right, yeah, well, you could be in the draw. But if you don't win this one, don't be too upset because there is another one to be give away this year as well. So
I'll tell you what, I might just throw my support behind the people that do these tattoos anyway. Can you tell us a bit more about them very quickly?
yeah, like the crazy lady, because that's who sponsors her segment.
Oh, beautiful.
Little Johnny Sayer, he's I call him my smiling assassin because he hurts you with the tattoo needle and he's just always happy. He's so happy that it rubs off onto you and makes you feel good.
He's a champion bloke too. If you
Yeah, well,
Pain and pleasure are very closely related.
would you go away?
Sorry.
Fine line between pleasure and pain, darling. And I'll tell you what, this pain right here, I'll tell you what, the fine line. I tell you indeed. Well, thank you very much, people. Look, great to talk to you again. But can you just tell the people of Newcastle to lay off me a little bit? I don't like really, the heat I'm copying about AFL. A man, if he likes men in singlets and short shorts. And I just happen to like the game. And look, I still love my rugby league. And congratulations to all those playing for the New South Wales Blues.
yes, and your little favourite Jono, he's not with us tonight, but he's in the Logie running there. So have you voted for him?
Where's the Big Johnson? Big Johnson's not there. No. Yes, of course we did, darling. Yes, we definitely put the votes in, and good luck to the Big Johnson. Is he there tonight? Is he at the Logie?
I think he's getting a suit fitting.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
What,
his
he doesn't-
safari suit.
What colour? We were discussing it before. What colour cummerbund do you think Jono should wear?
Sorry. Can I tell you a little story about wearing, I think, camouflage? And I'll tell you a little reason why. Have you ever been busting for a little wee and you just let out a tiny little wee, and all of a sudden, if you're wearing camouflage, it just looks like one of the patches, doesn't it? Never can tell.
I'll keep
So
that in mind.
there's the hint.
You've given that some thought too, haven't you, Terence?
If something untoward happens, well, it just looks part of the attire, doesn't it, I suppose?
Camouflaged
Cummerbund.
cummerbund.
It reminds me of, what's that dude that used to have off that food show? What's his name? Matt Preston.
Matt Preston.
Oh, no, darling. I don't go down beating people up on the sideline of a soccer match. No.
Oh, mate, we appreciate your call, Terence, and we're glad to hear from you actually all the way down there. And stay in contact, and we'll make sure that you don't cop too much flack.
I'm actually a bit confused now, Terence. You said you were from Toorak,
Yes, but I've been...
but now you're in Newcastle.
Originally.
Well, I'm not so much Newcastle. I'm staying in Muswellbrook at the moment. Yeah, I'm working in the industry. Yes, with all those rather kind gentlemen up this way. Yeah.
Are you in the mines? Are you?
No, I do IT.
Gotcha. No worries. All right, stay in contact, and we love having you on the show, mate. And glad that we don't want you to get too much flack, so just stay in contact, and we'll keep an eye on it for you.
Yes, well, it's mainly down the main street of Muswellbrook. People are like, "Is that Terence from Toorak?" And it's like, "No," and they go, "Sounds like you."
What about Simon?
Be true to yourself,
I just sound like
Terence.
everybody else from on Muswellbrook,
Be true to yourself, Terence.
I will.
Be
I
true
will.
to
Thank you very
yourself.
much. And look, long live the Knights and go the Knights. And hopefully, we had a win on the weekend, really, didn't we?
We got the points. We got the 2 points.
Yeah.
How are we going to go this week against the Panthers?
Well, I think we'll beat them.
I heard, is your friend a Melbourne fan? A Demons fan?
No, he follows the Essendon Bombers.
Oh, Bombers. I was going to say, yes, the Swans were good on the weekend. That's all I was going to say. It's all good.
Yeah. He used to be Melbourne Demons, and then he realised that after 17 years of them becoming last, that there's better teams to follow.
Well, you can bite me now because Essendon coming last and Melbourne won, but don't want to talk about it.
I wouldn't want to talk about it either.
Yeah, no.
No.
Well, listen, I have my shaved souffle and my fluffy truffles and all that. So lovely talking to you, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, thanks, Terence. Enjoy your souffle.
Good night. Yeah, see ya.
All right, that's Terence, and that. I can't believe they were copping some flack over there.
No,
Yeah.
it's a bit disappointing. AFL team would go right in Newcastle.
Yeah, it's good that we got callers from Melbourne. So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Muswellbrook.
Yeah, he's at Muswellbrook now. Yeah. Anyway, that's Talking Schmidt for another week, and we might take a short break and be back shortly. All right, guys, and that was Talking Schmidt just there before the break, and now
Some
we're
good
going to
calls.
get some good calls.
Yeah.
Some quality calls. So might next week I say give another prize away for
Yeah.
the best callers.
Yeah,
so
okay.
get into
I
it.
had one picked out, but it's all right.
Yeah, sorry, you didn't get into the merchandise cupboard this week. Sorry about that. But I've got a really
it's all good.
next week we've got a ripper of a prize. So you should see it. Anyway, it's time for a bit of humour.
Been practicing you laughing?
Well, I'm sitting next to you now, so I'm going to have to laugh, aren't I?
Yes, and you just looked at my joke, so you
I haven't looked at it. It's printed too small. I can't read it anyway.
All right. A soldier ran up to a nun. Out of breath, he asked, "Please, may I hide under your skirt? I'll explain later." The nun agreed. A moment later, 2 military police ran up and asked, "Sister, have you seen a soldier?" The nun replied, "He went that way." After the police ran off, the soldier crawled out from under her skirt and said, "I can't thank you enough, sister. You see, I don't want to go to Iraq." The nun said, "I understand completely." The soldier added, "I hope I'm not rude, but you have a great pair of legs." The nun replied, "If you had looked a little higher, you would have seen a great pair of nads. I don't want to go to Iraq either."
That was good.
Still better than Harley Davidson.
No, it is
I
not.
don't get him started.
Hey, did you see me jokes last week, mate?
Yeah,
No, you didn't.
I did. Harley Davidson was better.
What was the other ones, mate?
I can't even remember, and I was here.
Stop it.
Yeah. Don't tell him again, but
Something about a farm girl.
Yeah. How do you date a farm girl? A tractor.
That's so dumb.
it's a little bit better than Harley Davidson. But anyway,
Pretty good, eh? Right.
An old man was at the Knights game on the weekend by himself and sitting next to a vacant seat. A bloke walked up to him and said, "Do you mind if I sit there?" "Sure," said the old man. "I normally watch the game with my wife, but she passed away." "Sorry to hear that," said the other guy. "Don't you have any other family that could possibly come to the game with you and take your wife's seat?" he asked. "I do," said the old man, "but they're all at the funeral."
True fan.
Contain your excitement.
Is He's not laughing because he's thinking, that's me.
Yeah, I was just wondering. That's what I was thinking, you know.
He's still hung up on the Harley joke.
No. Is that all you got? You got more?
Yeah, I didn't do long ones.
Oh, they were good, but
Yeah, they were good.
I had a
Did a
couple,
good job.
but I got rid of them.
What do you got?
Nothing.
What do you got?
I got rid of them
Why?
because I didn't want to do them anymore. No, they were good. They were too good for this show.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's give
fair
away
enough.
a tattoo voucher.
Time to give away the Sayers Inc. tattoo voucher.
Drum roll. Have we got a drum roll on this?
We got a drum roll.
Let me have a look.
That's it.
That's all we got.
I couldn't even hear it. What was it?
A bit of a drum roll.
Righto.
Come through there. All right, this was a hard decision, but I think we all decided that Chandel Thornton had a really nice idea, and we'd love to see that. There were so many good entries, but yeah, this prize goes to Chandel Thornton.
Awesome. What did she decide? She was
Yeah, what was the...
A hand with strings on the fingers with a lady hanging from the strings like a puppet.
Very nice.
Some days that's
So
how you
what
feel.
happens now? She's got to
She just contacts
gets
us.
in contact with us and
And we've got
Yep.
the voucher. We'll palm on to her. And
line
but
it
don't
up.
be disappointed. That is not the end of it. We have another one to give away very soon. So.
Pretty much an ongoing competition.
Yep. You know, the good guys at Sayers Inc., Johnny Sayer, he's you know always got handouts for us to give away. So stay tuned. That we've got another one up there ready to go, and yeah, you champion Blake. So if you even if you want some artwork and you haven't won the voucher and you go in, just mention us on the show, and I guarantee you, Sayer will look after you like your royalty.
And
Beautiful.
he's booked out months in advance, and that's when it tells you that he's a good artist.
If you go to an artist and you can get in that day, walk straight out.
Or within the next week or two.
Yeah, walk out, because if you're booked out, it speaks for itself. But I'm telling you, he's done my Knights one and my one on my
Wow.
leg.
Wow.
Yeah, he's done all Kylie's back. Yeah, we won't go anywhere else. So, yeah, shout out to Sayer for donating the voucher, and congratulations to
Chandel.
And stay tuned for another one coming up in the next few weeks.
Yeah, get in contact with the Chandel.
But yeah, I reckon we might do the similar kind of thing for the next one
Yeah,
too.
it's good.
Yeah, because it gives them an idea of sending in what they want to get.
Yeah,
and-
a bit more time for me to work out what I want.
So yeah, that was awesome. Anyway, is that you for the night?
Well, first of all, we need to talk about our bet on the weekend.
Damn, tried to get out of it. Yes, all right.
Did
Lay
he
it
pay
on
up
me.
last year?
Pardon?
Did he pay up after last
No,
year?
because I couldn't get a jersey big enough to fit
Still
me.
waiting.
Okay.
Couldn't get a jersey big enough to fit me. So, righto, lay it on me.
Well, there's been some suggestions in our group. So David Cook said buy a Dolphins membership and wear a Dolphins jersey for the rest of the year.
No.
I
couldn't
don't
do
think
that.
I can wear another team's jersey.
Well, you've got to do something when we beat you.
Well, there's other suggestions. Kenny, if the Knights lose, mow the lawn in the best Sunday dress, and if the Panthers lose, mow the lawn in the best Sunday jersey, a Knights jersey.
How about I just don't mow the lawn altogether? No, all right, I'd take the dress. I'd do that. Yeah, it wouldn't bother me.
Jackie, if the Knights lose, you have to wear a dress and makeup on the show. If the Knights win, Kylie has to dye her hair red and blue.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you everything,
Yeah.
but I just won't put the makeup on.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Terence would like it.
I bet he would. But anyway,
Maddie Hall, if, that's a big if, Riff lose, haha, not a chance. Dean should have to shave his mohawk off.
not a chance in the world. Only way I'd do that is if it was for charity, to raise money.
He
I'll
also
give you
said,
20 cents. $1.
Are you
$1.20.
sure?
$1.20.
he also said a tattoo of a panther on your butt cheek.
I'd do that, as long as it's just like a little one, you know?
Corey Lygill obviously knows the Panthers are going to win because he said Dean can buy you flowers.
You get them anyway.
Well, It's all about what Dean's got to do.
That's
what
what I
about
mean.
you? Like, what are you going to do?
Because even Knight supporters know that they're not going to win.
Yeah, but what happens if they do? What are you going to do?
That's
yeah.
a big if. Well, Christopher Vassallo, after the Knights win, you are to wear a Knights jersey for a month. If the Panthers win, Dean has to wear a dress and makeup on the Knights podcast.
What's going on with everyone wanting to see me in a dress?
Because you've got nice long legs.
Hey, okay, I'll put it out there, okay? As a panel, we'll take on the bet, and then I'll do a single bet, okay? As a panel, if the Knights lose, we'll do the Op Shop Challenge. And do it on the show the next.
No, because you want to
week.
do that anyway. This is about
No,
going outside your comfort zone.
And then I will do a single one of you can pick anyone except for shaving me hair.
Kibashi tattoo from Adam.
Yeah, he'd like that.
I'd probably do that. Or dye my hair red and blue. Not
No,
permanently.
you've got to get a little. My face.
How
cutting
about that? We'll do
character.
the hair dye. You go red and blue, and if the Knights lose, you go
Pink.
pink.
Oh, I'll do that.
Well,
Just a mohawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, righto.
Leslie Gover also said, I think...
And I'll wear a dress.
I think you...
You
Smith
just
should-
want to wear a dress, don't you?
I think,
You're
Have you seen
infatuated
how
on his
many
dress.
No, have you seen how many people want to...
I tried to get you out of the dress, and you want to wear it. You can't,
There's about 5 or 6 people saying I'll wear a
well,
dress.
we'd have to go to the op shop because you wouldn't fit into my dresses.
That's right. So if we lose as a panel, do you accept...
hang on,
the
Gary, what was that? Gary said he's got a dress that'll fit him.
Yeah, right. Do you accept the challenge as the Op Shop Challenge if we lose?
Well, yeah, you'll have
Yep.
to explain the op chop
But what about me?
challenge.
Yeah,
to everyone.
and then we're getting to you. So then what are you going to do when we beat you?
But I'll be in the op shop challenge anyway.
If it don't matter.
It does.
All right, well, we'll scrap that one.
I reckon dyeing hair
Yeah, dye the hair.
Pink.
Pink.
For me and
red.
Red and
just
blue.
a Mohawk for me. All right, is that it, or do you want me to do
Are the
another
Panthers wearing their pink jumpers this
Yeah,
week?
I believe they are.
Pink's probably fitting.
one? All right, and then we'll do another one next with the tattoo. I'll get a panther, and you've got that little cartoon character of me.
So that's just a normal photo, is it?
Ha ha. Anyway, the last
Who?
bet that you
Like
lost,
Bert? Was it Bert?
the last bet that you lost, you waved the Panthers flag and then chucked it on the ground.
Because I had no jersey to fit me, otherwise I would have wore it.
Yeah, but you should have stuck the flagpole in the back of your jersey and just wore it the whole night.
Well, pick another one, and I'll on or two now then.
No, we'll do the hair dye.
Hair dye. Hair dye?
Hair dye.
Do the hair dye.
And if I can find a jersey big enough to fit me and we lose, I'll do a Penrith jersey. Just to honour to the last one.
I just don't feel right wearing another team's jersey anymore.
No, because you'll feel good.
Once you go bit of red and blue, you want to go back.
As
That's
Brody-
it.
Did you see the birthday message from Brody Jones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
did you?
No, I didn't.
Brody Jones said to her she's got to change teams because red and blue looks better than black. And
He's right.
Yeah.
Why would I jump off a winning team?
Because of the future.
Why wouldn't you?
We're looking into the future.
Why wouldn't you? Just because they're winning doesn't mean you have to support them. Like,
I've supported him for nearly
All right, it's out there.
What do you got?
35
It's
years.
the hair dye for next week. Done. All right.
Easy.
And while we're at it, send in this week. We have a giveaway of the
Kibashi
CD.
live at the dojo.
Yep. How are we going to give that away?
I was just going to take it.
All right.
Yeah.
Send
Well,
in.
how about that goes to caller of the week?
Yeah, done.
I was
There you
thinking
go.
Terrence,
There you
but
go.
I was thinking caller 1, Gussie Gould.
Yep, done. Sounds good to me. Gus,
CD
you've won
winner.
won the Kibashi CD. So
Well, he was going to win it. Gussie got the tick from me as the winner.
yeah, right. That sounds good. Sounds good. And while we're on the subject of giveaways, the lawnmower, the $600 lawnmower.
Maybe you could wear a dress and use that.
No, I
To-
couldn't.
Listen to the
These-
Kibachis. Why are you doing it?
What are we going to do to give away
Kibashi.
the lawnmower in a couple of weeks? Just send us in a photo of yourself in your supporters gear at the game, at home, or whatever. As long as you're supporting your team, send it in. There'll be a post up on the tomorrow for you to put it under. You're in the draw.
You get double entries if you wear Knights colours, but
No, that's cheating.
He's only saying that because there's not many Parramatta fans.
I haven't got any nice.
if there's any Parramatta fans listening to us, these issues going on.
There is probably a shout out to Lomas Electrical, a Parramatta fan.
Oh, is he a Riverworms fan?
So yeah, we'll give that away with in a few weeks' time. Just send us in a photo of you supporting your team, whether it's at the game or at home, because not everyone can make the games. You're in the draw.
And do yourselves a favour. have a listen to Kabashi
You
live,
sound like Molly Melton.
live at the
too.
dojo.
I reckon he put a cowboy hat on, you'd look like Molly.
Some similarities.
No, actually, was someone there the other week said who you look like. I can't remember who it was. Oh,
Desta.
no, he looks like a young Maury Fields.
Maury Fields, you
It's a
reckon?
bit
Maury's been gone for a while, mate. That poor old, bless his soul, the old
Speaking of
fella.
gone, I'm out.
Anyway, we'll take a short break and be back shortly. All right, guys, and talk a bit of Origin
Yeah, have a chat. It's on tonight.
tonight.
So, yeah.
It's on the night, so
Can't wait. It's going to be a good game.
yeah. Go through the sides, mate.
Yeah, I've got the Queensland side in front of me. I reckon it's the strongest Queensland side they've had in...
New
probably
South
4 or
Wales are not
5
going to have it
years.
their own way.
No, definitely not. I reckon this is the strongest Queensland side there's been in 4 or 5 years. So what do we got? We've got Kalen Ponga at fullback, Selwyn Cobbo on one wing with Xavier Coates, Valentine Holmes and Dane Gagai in the centres, Cameron Munster and Daly Cherry Evans, the giraffe at halfback, Tino Fawasamawasawalu, or Big Tino as we like to call him.
Him and Payne Haas will be a good one.
Yeah, him and Josh Papali in the front row, Ben Hunt, hooker, Kurt Capewell and Felice Kafusi in the back row with Ruben Cotter making his debut in the 13. He's been great for the Cowboys this year.
Yes,
He-
100%.
that's well earned.
He's
that jersey.
huge player. Like,
Huge player. He's not that big.
He's not
as a
that big,
player,
but I mean-
yeah, he's a goer.
he's a gun, and
He'll be good in Origin. He's just pure.
Built for it.
He's built for Origin. Yeah. So then on their bench you got Harry Grant. Jeez, I can't believe he's not starting. Why would you start a Dragons player at hooker, the Dragons halfback at hooker, when you got the best hooker in the world?
we'll have to
Harry
ask
Grant on the bench.
our resident
Dragons fan.
Dragons fan that's on for the rest of the night.
Mate,
He's leading the Dally Hams.
yeah. Oh, well, maybe Ben Hunt should be starting at halfback, and we'll get rid of Cherry Evans.
That'd be a better call.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Next minute. Yeah, I honestly, I would have Harry Grant on personally, but
He's the best hooker in the world, Harry Grant. He's a gun.
you know, I just don't understand it. Like you said, maybe put Hunt at. The only reason probably Cherry Evans is there because he's the captain. But yeah,
Look at that photo. Look how long his neck is. Like, there's an extra couple of vertebrae.
He does
there.
play for Manly.
apparently he's
Does that give you a long neck? I suppose you
He's
don't need a long neck to be a goose.
related to ET.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
got the necks. Anyway, yeah. That's,
Anyway, their bench, Harry Grant, as we mentioned, Lindsay Collins, Patrick Carrigan, another one making his debut. Both of them, actually. They're well-earned debuts, them two.
Yeah.
And Jeremiah Nanai. So it's a pretty strong bench.
Good
They've
side.
picked a good side. All those players are in form, so not going to be easy.
They'll be very tough to beat.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
What are they paying? It's
Uh,
like $3.15 or something last I saw.
no, they've shortened into about $2 something. But by tomorrow night, I reckon it'll be pretty close.
Yeah, I reckon
Yeah.
too. I reckon.
Yeah.
Anyway, who's got the blue side?
I do, but it's not in 1 to 17. It's just the team that's just been picked.
Yeah, okay. So they haven't named their 1 to 17 yet.
No, I don't think they have. So,
They must be getting close coming in the
I'd
kickoff
say you'll find Crichton will come in
in the
and
centres.
Whiten will go back to the bench.
Yeah, righto.
Well, yeah, before the show kicked off anyway, I hadn't.
Yeah,
I
fair
could get
enough.
the Queensland, but
Fair
anyway,
enough.
it's Regan Campbell Gillard, Nathan Cleary, Damien Cook, Stephen Crichton, Tyson Frizzell, Payne Haas, Nico Hines, Appy Coruscant, Jerome Luai, Liam Martin, Ryan Madison, Cameron Murray, Junior Paulo, Jacob Saifidi, Tarek Sims, Tony Staggs, Joseph Suwali, James Tedesco and the captain, Brian Tootle, Daniel Tupu, and Jack Whiten and Isaiah Yo.
Yeah. Before we talk about them, I just got to say, I know Freddie's supposed to be a smart man, but how do you leave Clemmer out of that side for some of those couple of those? Front rowers options he's got there.
I'm still trying to figure it out. Well, it has been said.
No disrespect to those players,
Oh,
good
no,
players,
no.
but just the form Clemmer's been in, it's been...
Some people said it's because of his attitude that time. They had him and Freddie.
Yeah, but I even told
Forgive
Freddie
and
at the game
forget.
the other week. I even told him.
But forgive and forget and move on.
Why didn't he listen to me?
I don't know. Well, I'll send him a message later and ask him. But I'm with you, and you know, I don't want to sound biased here either, but mate, Tyson Frizzell, how's he not even getting a start, getting a run?
Or is he going to be in the side? He's in the back row for me.
He's in the wasn't he in the extended bench? I don't think he's actually going to be in the reserves at all.
Freddie's lost his marbles. He's different.
I just don't know why you'd okay. If he wasn't going to be picked, why is he even there? I can understand you've got Jacob Saifidi there to be around it all, get a mix. He's a veteran. He knows what it's all about.
He's got to be in your side. He's the best right side.
I don't know.
Second rower
maybe
in the NRL.
The next break we'll have a look, see if they're up, see if we can find the 17. And see what it says. But yeah, for me it would be I wouldn't have had no disrespect. Once again, Jack White, great player. But how do you put Crichton on the bench, who's a specialist centre, and you put a 5'8" in the centre?
Whiten's been there.
He's been there, but
Origin level
it just doesn't.
I don't know. Like
You've got a specialist centre that's killing it.
Yeah, you got to get Nico Hines in there too. I think he's
that's another one.
He's probably your 14. I would have had him penciled in at 14 myself, but
you know, I like the back row of Tarek Sims, but I would have put Tyson next to him.
Yeah.
Cameron Murray coming off the bench. You know, late in the first half.
No disrespect to Tarek and to Corey sitting next to us is a Dragons fan, but Tyson's a better player than Tarek Sims is.
Yeah, but Tarek, to me, is one that will provide a bit of that mongrel as well that you need.
Yeah, you don't reckon...
I don't think Cameron Murray will.
You don't reckon Frizzell does?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's
what I mean.
Frizzell's a better player than Tarek.
I'd have both of them there.
Yeah, okay.
And I'd put Cameron Murray back to the bench, coming on late in the first half.
Yeah.
Tied forwards, running for it.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with you, Andrew. I think, you know, Tyson Frizzell, no disrespect to Tarek either, but, but Tyson Frizzell has been there and done it. And, you know, what about that Origin where he almost chased down Gagai? Like, you know what I mean? He's made for Origin.
That's right. But, I mean, you want a bit of mongrel in Origin. Hence why Clemmer should have been picked. But that's why I'd put Tarek there too, because he's got a bit of mongrel in him when he wants to. Where Cameron Murray would probably want to lick you to death, if you know what I mean. Like you got a dog where a vicious dog, and Cameron Murray's the one that will. Yeah. He's a lover, not a fighter. Yeah. You know, where he's a good ball player.
Yeah.
And him coming through the tied defence late in the first half off the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
I honestly look at this and just think, yeah, I don't understand it at all. I'm still shaking my head. And to be honest, I know Damien Cook does a good job, and he will do a good job, but isn't supposed to be picked on form.
Yeah. Appy's probably a bit unlucky to miss out. So.
I honestly thought he would have got a start. But I suppose you can't have all Penrith, can you? But, I mean, Anyway, we'll come back to that and see if we can get the start inside on the next break. But, yeah, around the grounds there.
All right. Well, I suppose I'll kick things along. So Friday night, Cowboys and my beloved Dragons.
We might go through last week's first. What do you reckon? Do the results first of last week's game. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. My mistake. Titans and Cowboys. Titans versus Cowboys, 32-6. Cowboys over the Titans. Big Andy. Bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, Cowboys are good. I think Titans are, I don't know what's going on with them.
Bit of a disappointment, I think, this year. I had, honestly, the way Holbrook had them at one stage, I thought, wow, you know.
Yeah. If you had told me at the start of the year the Titans would be sitting down the bottom of the ladder and the Cowboys and the Broncos would be, you know, fourth or fifth or whatever.
You would have laughed at us.
Whatever they are, like going halfway through the season.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway, next one, Panthers with their Origin stars out, 30-18 over the Bulldogs.
Just goes to show what great depth Penrith have got, haven't they?
They do.
Just their systems. Just everyone knows their job.
Yep.
They just fit in. If one person drops out, it's next man up, and they just seem to know what to do. So, but it's impressive they can just bring halves through.
How many good halves have they produced in the last few years? Like that Sullivan, he's going to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So then they bring in this new bloke, which I think is probably better again.
Yeah.
Well, on that performance,
he's-
he's already chased 5 or 6 clubs are chasing him already.
Yeah, fair dinkum.
Let him go. He's played one game. Stop putting the pressure on him. Give him a couple of, leave him
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
But the Bulldogs are all right, but Josh Adokar, Josh Jackson didn't play badly.
I will say Matt Burton played
Matt Burton,
well too.
wow.
Yeah.
2 try assists, try.
Did you see that kick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Edwards had no chance of catching that. It was just swirling like nothing else. I would have just went, bounce and let me try catch it. But no, unfortunately for them. But Panthers are just a class team. Their forwards, Moses Leota and James Fisher-Harris.
Yeah.
They were the difference in the weekend.
You got Kick-Out out wide. And
He's going to be a
Liam
huge
Martin.
loss to them next year. Penrith?
I think they've got a next man up mentality too, like Melbourne. I think, you know.
yeah, they'll already have somebody lined up. Oh, they've signed somebody, haven't they? The Panthers signed a back row.
Yeah, Luke Garner.
Luke Garner, yeah. Yeah.
But that's a big set of shoes to fill.
Oh, mate. He's not a bad player. He's underrated, I reckon. He's the sort of player that'll step up. He'll go into their systems and look like a world beater. So,
Anyway, we'll move on. The Bin Chickens over the Warriors, 44-12.
yeah, good win.
Warriors are very disappointing.
Oh,
Again,
extremely.
Demise of Nathan Brown.
Extremely disappointing. You know, I honestly, other than the Knights, I wanted to see the Warriors go good this year for what they've done for everyone.
Yeah,
And-
I was thinking that. I was thinking, like they've given up a lot the last couple of years, all that, but I was listening to Gus Gould talk about it the other day, and he summed it up really well. And he said it's not an excuse anymore. A lot of those players have never even been to New Zealand.
That's right.
They're
not
living
now.
in their homes in the Sunshine Coast, playing up there, and
Oh, it
so
was,
it's not-
but
it's not an
some of them have moved on. And
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not that way anymore. It's more the club itself, I think, have done not the players. But, yeah, I agree with you.
the Warriors are going home in a couple of weeks' time, so I wonder if it will rejuvenate them a little bit.
And a new
It'd have
coach.
to. Yeah, they'd have to. Yeah, new coach, and because they got the talent, man. They got some good kids coming through, and
Reece Walsh, I'm a big fan of his. I think he could be a huge player.
yeah.
I mean, he's good now. Just depends how well he takes it by a scruff of the neck. He could be an
It'll
awesome
be
player.
it'll be interesting to see if he does go to New Zealand, or he's another one that pulls a pin and says, "I want to stay in Queensland." So
Redcliffe Dolphins bring them on.
yeah, the Dolphins have been chasing him. So.
Anyway, the next one with a good game, this one too. The Canberra Raiders 22-6 over the Roosters 16.
Yep. Yeah,
Adam Elliott played well.
yeah, he did.
Let's
He
keep
did.
an eye on that.
As I said before, Joseph Tarpany was my pick for the round. So
And I'll tell you who else did too. Played better and probably redeemed himself a bit from losing the game last week was Horsnell. What was his name? A redhead fella?
Oh, Horsburgh.
Horsburgh.
Yeah, that's him.
Horsburgh. Yeah, he did have a bad game.
Played pretty well.
Yeah, I don't mind him.
Oh, I
I
like
don't
him.
mind him.
He shows a lot of passion. You know, and a lot of people written him off because he cried that time. And
No,
He's
there's
got
nothing
heart.
wong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
got heart, mate.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
Didn't
exactly
he get
right.
injured
He feels it.
at the time he cried?
Yeah, something like that. And then he got sent off or something. Or
Just
tended-
shows he cares.
That's right. Look, good on him. That's
Yeah.
it. I think it's great. But
Yeah.
yes, so that was the week in football.
Yeah. So
And the Knights won.
first time in a while I've tipped the round.
Oh, we won't go there.
Yeah, well we got the points anyway. I'm not going to say we won. We got the points.
All right.
We got the chocolates.
This week's boys.
All right, well, start again Friday night. Cowboys and my beloved Dragons.
You'd have to take the Cowboys still, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
I don't know. The Cowboys have got a few out.
So it's the Dragons.
They'll be
Got two.
backing up from Origin, but they were good on the weekend too against the Titans. So
Yeah.
you'd have to think the Cowboys would get the job done. But
Especially the Dragons not having Hunt.
Yeah,
where
look,
is
I-
it? Up in Townsville? Yeah.
I don't think Ben Hunt will back up playing hooker role. So
Yeah.
and being 2 days after Origin, so
They reckon it's better to back up sooner rather than
yeah.
later. The
Yeah,
players
it's
feel.
Ben Hunt's not getting any younger, but playing in the middle is going to be a lot of work for him.
Oh, yeah.
Who have they named at halfback? They would have named him, but who have they got that can step in
I
at
believe
halfback?
Jaden Sullivan's is there. Yeah.
Okay.
Or in the mix.
As we go through these, we might do our tips for our Aussie Direct tipping comp.
Yeah.
So I'll take the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm on the Cowboys in that one.
Well, geez, I'd love to say Dragons in this one.
Yeah.
Now you can say it if you want.
Well,
Could be an
again,
upset.
I'd love to. I really would. But I'm thinking with my head here, and Cowboys, I
They're a
think
smart team.
they're probably just a little bit too strong for our boys this week.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
But I would love nothing better than the St George to get up. We're 2 points outside the 8 and just to keep on in touch with the 8 there.
I reckon they're going to smash them. I reckon the Dragons are going to get towed up.
Yeah.
I hope not, but
Nah, I reckon Cowboys will put 30 on them. 32-12.
Yeah. Possibly.
I didn't have to pick a score, but anyway, that's just
Titans and the Rabbits.
well, Rabbitohs for me. I can't see the Titans getting themselves out of a hole at the moment.
I just can't tip the Titans, no matter who they're playing. Even if they're on a bye, I'd probably tip against them. You know what I mean? They
got some talent there too. Like, I suppose Big Tino, he'd have to back up.
Yeah. But even
Fafita's out, isn't he?
But even
I haven't seen him for
a
while.
I think he's out. I think he's
even
injured.
the coach he's a good coach. He had him going great, and Anyway, I don't know.
It just takes. I don't know. You just got to be off your game for 5%. And something slightly wrong in the background, and
it's just not
this
working.
is what happens.
Well, Saturday evening we've got the Chookies and the Storm.
You'd have to back the Storm.
Yeah, I'm on the Storm. Even though it's in Sydney, and Storm will have a few players backing up.
I'd say both teams will be decimated. Depending on how
who's
things go
the
tomorrow night.
Roosters got? They got Tedesco,
Murray.
Tupou.
Murray plays for
It'll be at half an hour.
Souths.
Half an hour, half a dozen.
I didn't know that many.
Yeah, maybe not. Trying to think of else.
Tedesco and Tupou.
Tedesco,
Tupou. Yeah.
Cameron, he's with Souths, isn't he? Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody playing for the Roosters that are in the Storm side. What do you call it?
Queensland.
Yeah, Queensland side. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'll still take the Storm.
Yeah.
Big Andy?
Yeah, I'm on the Storm, mate.
Yeah, Storm
I
as well.
very rarely tip against the Storm.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
Broncos Raiders. This is
going to be a harder one than you think, I reckon.
Reynolds is back. I did see this week.
I'll take the Broncos, but in saying that, I wouldn't be surprised if Canberra go out and give them a good tussle, especially with Broncos having a few outs, see who plays again, backs up. But I was pretty impressed with the Raiders there on the weekend.
I'm going to take the Raiders.
I'll take the Broncos, but not confidently.
I'm going to go the Broncos at home.
And the inclusion of Reynolds is only the reason if Reynolds wasn't playing, I probably would have rode the Raiders. But I reckon
the Broncos have got a few backing up.
Yeah, you could be on
the
something.
Raiders were good on the weekend.
They were really
I was
good.
pretty impressed with them.
Yeah, they're getting some good form at the
They got
moment, the Raiders.
Jamal Fogarty and that.
Jamal Fogarty playing now. He'll be another game. He'll be better for his run last weekend. And
when Tom Starling's on the bench and can't get in the start lineup, you know you got a pretty good side because he's been playing awesome.
Got to spare a thought for Jared Croker. The guy's
gone from
season. Just by lifting or getting a remote from the lounge, and that's how he's done his shoulder again.
If you got to ask yourself, is that him? Is that his career gone?
Close to.
If you're pretty injury prone like that, is it time for him to hang the boots up?
Handy centres.
You know what I mean? Like, there comes a time where you probably got to go, my body can't do it anymore.
Oh, mate, you can't pick up the remote control for TV.
I mean, you've probably got some young kids and that, you know. You want
They've got a couple of good kids coming through. Sebastian Chris.
Matt Tomoko. He was a beast last week.
Yeah, he was good.
What's his name? Savage?
Xavier Savage, yeah. He had a good game. Did you see the try he scored?
Yeah.
Pick up.
Oh,
That should have been what caught my eye.
Yeah,
That
true.
was gold.
Very true. Yeah, West Tigers, the bin chickens.
Well,
you know, I'm gonna go an upset here. I'm gonna go the Tigers.
It's a good choice.
Yep, I'm gonna go the Tigers.
Pretty
New
fair.
coach. You watch Brett Kamali having fire in this week.
Yeah, they'll be firing. I still think the Eagles will be a bit strong for them. They're pretty good in the weekend too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Tide Pies. Yeah.
They didn't seem to miss Cherry Evans much.
Yeah, well. And all right.
I'm taking the bin chickens. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Manly. Yeah.
Next one, I want your honest opinion on the next one.
Okay. The Knights and the Panthers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess it all depends on who's backing up and...
True.
You know?
I got a feeling, Matt. I don't know. I just got a feeling we might...
So you're taking the Knights?
I'm taking the Knights, yeah.
You look into that crystal ball of yours and...
No, I'm not that confident, but I just don't want to wear pink hair.
I'm the same. I'm taking the Knights. I think we're a good chance.
Hang on a minute. Are you going to wear pink hair?
I could. Yeah. Which one?
Crazy lady be happy with me. I'm going to take the Panthers. But, you know, the Knights win.
My head...
First 12th. Yeah.
My head says Panthers, but my heart says the Knights. But I just got a feeling we might...
Yeah, we're due to upset someone. I've got a feeling. Get that feeling every week.
It'd be a good scalp if they get him.
Oh, God, it'll be a long trip home for me.
At least you won't have to wear pink hair.
Anyway, Warriors and Sharks. You got to take the Sharks.
Yeah.
Surely. Even though they got Newcastle Warriors, there's still there's something not right.
Yeah, no.
And just because you said I've got to take the Sharks, I'm going to take the Sharks.
Oh, God.
And Monday, Bulldogs and the Eels, arch rivals.
Mate, I can't see the Bulldogs doing the Eels, but they did play some good football, the Bulldogs, so...
Yeah, they've improved in their attack the last couple of weeks.
But I'll still have to take Gary's boys. I have to take the River Worms.
Yeah, Eels for me.
Yeah, I've already written them down, 3 Eels there. So.
No, fair enough.
Yep.
All right, we might take a short break and come back with Team List Tuesday. All right, guys, and welcome back. And just quickly, Andy, a big shout out to the Fijian football team that we're following and doing a bit with. I could have it wrong, but is it Lama Suva Raiders, something like that?
Could be. From Suva, yeah.
Yes.
They get into it, don't they?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah, bit of buffet, bit of old school rugby league.
Yeah, just a club that we've reached out to that, you know, needs a little bit of a helping hand. So us being the boys we are, we're, you know, taking them on board, doing a bit of following and helping them out where we can.
Might be a budding superstar out of that bunch one day.
Yeah, it might be a Sims or a Thyfidi or a Kickow over there.
They might have to look at their name, but Raiders. Might have to change that to Knights.
Yeah, maybe, But anyway...
There is a Knights team over there.
Oh, there's a few, but we just looked at a team that probably needs a bit of a helping hand.
Yeah, Suva, yeah.
We're just... good to learn a bit more of the Fijian culture too.
Like, beautiful people.
Oh, I
have
love
you been
it.
there?
No.
Yeah, beautiful people.
Well,
unbelievable.
Brooke from Mobile Travel Agent.
Yeah.
Her husband Cookie.
Yeah.
He's from over there.
Yeah, right.
So it'll be good to take the show over there one year.
Mate, they can't do enough for you over there.
How good would that be? We all go over and take some stuff over and
right on the beach.
Yeah.
Lie on the beach. Scuba diving.
Do some goslings along the beach.
Mate. Line them up now.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Anyway, shout out to you boys over there, and thanks for supporting the show, and right back at them. We'll do what we can to help them. But anyway, let's get into Team List Tuesday. Began.
You just made the list.
Yeah, I'll go through the home team. So the Knights play the Penny Panthers at 4 o'clock or 4:05. I don't know why 4:05, but anyway, it's obviously a TV thing.
Yeah.
On Sunday at McDonald Jones Stadium, got our captain at fullback, Kalen Ponga. Hopefully he can
bounce back.
back
up.
double up from Origin tomorrow night or tonight. So Edric Lee on one wing with young Dom Young.
Yes.
Dane Gagai and Ari Tuala in the centres. I'm liking our halfback combination now with Anthony Milford and Jake Clifford at halfback. I'm excited about that.
I like our whole back line, to be honest.
I'm actually looking at what I'm seeing here. The centres, Gagai and Tuala's really improved.
He's a good player. Yeah. He's very underrated.
Yeah, absolutely.
He wouldn't look out of place in a Queensland jumper either.
Yeah.
We're probably a bit biased here, but he's an underrated player.
When does Heimelhunt come back?
He had a fractured cheekbone about the same time Kurt Mann got injured, I think. So he'd be close.
I'm very excited about Dom Young. Big
fella.
I just love the bloke. He's amazing.
He's a gun. He's carries out of our end. He's just he fights for every metre. Like, just runs hard.
I just can't believe he can run that fast either.
Yeah,
I mean, we all thought, oh, wow, the Fox can run, and then
it'll be interesting to see how he goes up against Brian Toto on the weekend. So will they line up against each other?
Yes, they will. Yeah.
So maybe that'll be an interesting lineup. So
maybe they should have a 100-metre race like they did all
like
those years ago, like Martin Fire and Leo Wright back in the day.
Dom
Darren
Young's
Albert
quick.
well, last year they said that he was the second fastest, Dom Young. Well, I would go as far as saying he's overtook him.
The Fox. Yeah, Manly got a couple of quick outside backs.
Jason Saab, I think he's probably almost the quickest.
The young bloke, they've got that Koala, they reckon he's the quickest. He's run a 10-300 or something at school.
Wow.
So
just watching, like, Saab scored a try on the weekend, I think, and he looked like he was in second gear.
We haven't really seen Dom Young in the open yet, have we?
Nah, it'd be good to see.
Oh, be fantastic. So that's the one thing we haven't seen from him line break, a big runaway try.
Oh, that's my bold prediction for the week.
It is now. You thought about it?
Yeah.
That's good. Where did I get up to?
The
forwards. Big David, I should be in Origin Clemmer in the front row with Jacob Sayafidi. Chris Randall at hooker. Tyson Frizzell and Lockie Fitzgibbon in the back row with Mitch Barnett at lock. As I said before, I wouldn't be surprised if Kurt Mann comes off the bench.
Good to see him back.
Great to see him back. Wouldn't be surprised to see him come off the bench into the 13. Although maybe his first game back they might. But anyway, we'll see. Simi Sasagi, Leo Thompson and Matt Croker. So they've given Leo Thompson a rest the last fortnight off with a bye last week. So that'll freshen him up.
Jesse Sue doesn't seem to be coming back, eh?
No, he's playing a bit of New South Wales Cup at the moment. He hasn't been named on the extended bench either, so I hope he's not injured. Just looking at the reserves bench, you got Pasami Solo, Jairo Momasia, Tex Hoy, Jack Johns and Phoenix Crosland. So, I don't know what's happened to him. He's playing well in reserve grade. New South Wales Cup side's going very well at the moment.
Might be only a matter of
They beat the Panthers last week, didn't they? The New South Wales Cup side.
Yeah, they did.
That was St George last week.
St George.
Yeah,
I thought they beat Penrith. It might have been in Jersey Flag.
Have we played them
the week before?
The week before.
Might have been the week before we beat Penrith.
And I thought, why? Because it's so weird how they're. I thought we'd be playing them up.
This week.
Anyway.
Yeah, we beat the Panthers.
Well, let's just hope. No disrespect to Timmy or any others, but hope Jesse Sue's back soon. Yeah, good to coming up. Some of the. Hopefully, run to the finals might be good to have him. So
yeah, absolutely. It's good having him in the background.
Anyway, well, Penny Panthers, Dylan Edwards, Taylor May, Isaac Tago, Stephen Crichton, Brian Tuttle, Jerome Luai, and Nathan Cleary.
Be interesting to see if they
who backs up. I'd say Cleary will rest.
I would rest him. I'd rest both of them.
But
I'd rest all of them actually.
Saying that, they played last week.
Yeah,
will come in do a good job as well.
Yeah, so, they're not
as good as them, but no, they did a pretty good job. Their halves
and Luai.
This is where, it's going to be won and lost as well. Is in the forwards, I reckon.
Yeah.
Moses Leota, Appy Coruscant, James Fisher Harris, Viliamu Kikau, Liam Martin, and Isaiah Yeo. That's a pretty classy forward pack, man.
Pretty classy team.
Hence why they're number one, I suppose. But,
defending premiers, they're a strong side.
there's
Anyway,
so many
got a minute
underrated
to win it.
players in that forward pack, I believe. Like Zayo for a starter.
I don't know if you can call him underrated anymore. Like I think
Yeah.
he's
I still
he's
don't
one of
reckon
your
he-
first pick for your New South Wales side.
True, but I still don't reckon he gets, probably acknowledgement he deserves. But the one for me that's a huge standout is Moses Leota. Like, that bloke just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
Interchange bench is Mitch Kenny. Scott Sorensen's another one. Matthew Eisenhoof and Jamin Salmon. There's a few players in there that don't get the acknowledgement.
James Salmon, he scored a couple of tries on the weekend.
Yeah, Scott Sorensen. He's another one.
Yeah, he goes pretty hard.
Where's Spencer Lino? Oh, back to the reserves.
It's a big call to leave him out.
Oh. No.
You never know, but you never know.
Yeah, who do you...
Charlie Staines, I've heard they've there's talk that he's out the door. He's been
Yeah. Oh, honestly, like...
given the tap on the shoulder.
Yeah, I probably would too. Like, I mean, you have a look at Tago and all that. He's gonna find it hard. Only Origin time to get into the team. So
Yeah. You look at their extended bench, their reserves. They're counting on a few not backing up.
Yeah.
Robert Jennings is on there. Kurt Falls, Sean O'Sullivan,
It's just a production line. Really.
Spencer Looney.
good team, but yeah. What's your board prediction for the weekend?
My bold prediction: David Clemmer is going to score a try, and he's going to get the 3 Dally M points.
Ooh, so that means if that happens, does that activate the Gosling?
Yeah, of course it does.
The Gosling.
Of course it does.
Yeah. We're
What's
gonna.
the Gosling involved?
That's the shirt off around, and there was a couple of Goslings at Penrith last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good to see the Goslings, making its mark on the NRL. So keep an eye out in the crowd for a Gosling this week.
Terrence loves the Gosling.
Oh, doesn't he? What? He loves the Gosling. But yours?
I don't know if it's a bold prediction. I'm going to just go New South Wales tomorrow night, 1-12, and I'm going to go Daniel Tupou first try scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't reckon they're going to have all their own way, the Blues. I've got a feeling Queensland are going to pull their pants down.
Well, my prediction, Dom Young to breakaway try this week. Kalen Ponga to score. And a little bit of biff with Payne Haas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In the Origin, yeah.
Payne will get in and have a go.
Rumours doing the rounds that he's looking at Melbourne, going to the Storm.
Wouldn't
I
surprise
reckon
me.
they turn him into a pretty handy player down there.
Anyway,
Anyway, bit of Knights news, I suppose. Rumours, Jack Hetherington close to signing with the club, allegedly. So,
But
spent a bit
okay,
of
we're
time in
signed-
uni as a kid, but
we signed him. Okay, we signed him. We've signed Adam Elliott. We've got to be getting rid of some.
yeah, there's a couple going.
Yeah, Barney.
Barney's going. Yeah, Edric Lee's going. This talk, it was in the paper the other day that Jake Turpin has come to
why?
fill the last spot in our roster this year.
Why? It's a waste of... No,
And
disrespect.
if you're going to do it,
player,
why would you do it now? Why would,
But a great player, but
When
it's
Brayley's
a waste
coming
of
back.
money. We don't need him,
Need a back
to be
row.
honest.
I'd bring Elliott here. I'd get him here
But we got...
a year early.
Well, like you said, we got Brayley coming back. You've got... what's his name playing for us now? Oh, memory blank. Randall.
Yeah.
Why would you buy him? And realistically, if worst case scenario, you got Kurt Mann as
You
well.
got Kurt Mann. Yeah, that's right.
So to me, if
Phoenix
they go-
Crosland could play there at a pinch.
You're wasting your money.
You're
better off
wasting a roster
Probably
spot.
better off going to the Dogs. They're probably needing a hooker. You know,
Yeah.
But,
Marshall.
from a nice
Well,
point of view, who's...
I think he'll go to the Dolphins next year, but
But you're wasting your money. Like, buying him,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyway, to me, if I'm a turban like that, you're going to go to a place like the Panthers because they're going to need a hooker because Appy Coruscant's going.
Yeah, they've signed one, but haven't they?
They have. I can't remember who it is, but is it going to be as good as Appy Coruscant? You know what I mean? There's some big shoes to fill.
Massive shoes to fill. Good
So,
player.
yeah. Anyway,
So Hetherington's going to be good, but we get him and Mitchell.
him and Clemmer together, a little bit of hotheads.
Yeah, the Foodie boys. I think he's a fair replacement for Barnett. I think Barnett's a better player, but I think he's a fair replacement for Barnett.
Adam Elliott impressed me on the weekend.
Adam Elliott, he's going to be a good pickup. He's a good player. I've had raps on him for a long time. So
I wasn't that impressed with him until really he's gone to Canberra, and I've sort of seen a lot more of him. Don't get me wrong, he's probably a good player, but I didn't really take too much notice of him. But now he's went to Canberra and sort of looked a bit more at him. And
no, he's a good player. He's a good pickup. Gives us a fair back row.
But interesting game on the weekend. Be good to see who comes home with the chocolates, whether it's myself or the crazy lady.
We're going to see some pink hair or some red and blue hair next week anyway.
So stay tuned for that one, and be good. Be a good show next week. Jono will be back.
Jono back. Can't wait to see the crazy lady with blue and red hair.
Yeah, me either. So thanks to all the sponsors, and a shout out to Lomas Electrical. Big thanks to Lomas Electrical for the heater.
Yep.
And stay tuned. As I said, send in your pictures of yourself in your supporters gear for the mower. And congratulations to Shandell.
Shandell winning the tattoo.
And we'll have another one up in the next week or two. Start another one. And we might even go and visit Sarah and get some ourselves, eh?
And if she's not watching, maybe we draw it again if she doesn't claim the prize, or what do we do?
Yeah, you got to wait to claim the prize. If you don't claim, we'll redraw it.
Yeah?
Yeah, we go with that.
But
somehow I think she's going to claim the prize.
You'd hope so.
But, awesome. Look forward to it. Can't wait.
Go the Blues, go the Knights.
Looking forward to tomorrow night.
Tonight, after the show. Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Always a pleasure.
And Floor by Gary, Mitch in the nosebleed section.
Yeah, whatever he does.
And Crazy Lady, as always. And we'll be back next week. But
do it all over again.
Yeah. Well, actually, we might have a little surprise for you boys next week.
Some red and blue hair on the Crazy Lady.
That too, but you stay tuned. I might have a little prezi for you.
Ooh, I think I know where you're coming from.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think you know where you're coming from.
Oh, we'll stay tuned.
We might look a little bit different next week.
Oh,
Is that right? Am I on the right page?
You might be on the ball, mate. It's not the first time you've probably said it, dear. But
You'll bring in Krispy Kremes for everyone.
Nah, Portia took them. It was like trying to get, you go near the box and you could hear like a little dog, but she loves the Krispy Kremes, the little one.
Good on her. They are good.
But
Definitely tune into next week now after the surprise that you.
Yeah. Anyway, we better wrap her up and till next week.
Once a night.
Always a night.
Good night.
Good night.
That's Terrence. That's Terrence.
He's back.
He's back. Oh, I gotta love Terrence.
What's going down? Putting you there right in the frame. Rapping about a team and the latest game. Talking footy and the way we played. Ripping and tearing on a new crusade. Just trying to do what we can. As true blue die hard United fan.